Hello everyone, I'm Nafanik. Welcome to Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. My first time playing this franchise, and one thing that I noticed from the start that I have no idea how to exit this game, so we shall figure that out. It all started with a letter. Can't remember how many years it's been since I got one. See, I had this friend once. We used to share all our hopes and dreams with each other, and the sender of this letter, his kid. The letter was all about life in the city. The kid asked a bunch of questions about farming, and at the end wrote, "I'd like to try working the farm." To a city kid, I guess life in Forgotten Valley must have seemed appealing. Well, it took me by surprise, I'll say that much. I closed my eyes and saw my old friend smile, just like it was yesterday. It takes guts to travel all the way from the big city to Forgotten Valley, a place most folks well forgot about. Alright, so this is us. I think I will go with this face. Skin color a little bit darker. And eye color. Ooh, I will go with this color, very beautiful. Next. Your face, skin color and your eye color can be changed later. Are you sure you're okay with this look? Yeah. Okay, here. So many good hairstyles. I kind of like this one. Color. Oh, green. I like pink. Outfit. So I assume that this is a boy kind of and this is a girl kind of. Maybe not. I don't know. I like this one better. So whatever. Next. And a name. What's your name? So I had a long thought about it. So usually I would name a character by like Nafanik. But lately I've been playing games where a character had a predefined name. And I like kind of talking to that character. So what's your name? I think it will be... I cannot type. So I obviously cannot type it with my gamepad. But I cannot type it on my... Oh, here it is. So it will be Nina. Let's confirm it. How do we confirm? I think that... I think that it needs to be improved. The controls. Pronounce she, her. Alright, next. Are we done? You'll have to stick with your name and pronouns once you finalize them. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, this is me. Takakura, so you are Nina, huh? I'm real sorry to hear about your old man. He was a good guy, gonna make a lot of friends in the next life, I bet. I gotta say though, you must take after him. No average Shannon would wanna pack up and come to Forgotten Valley of all places. Well, once you spend a little time here, I'm sure you'll figure out if it's really the life you want. Alright, this is it. This is the land your old man and I found. The buildings are run down, sure, but you can still use them. Soil's fertile enough to grow crops on too. See this pasture? If you spread some fertilizer on it, you'll have a place for your livestock to graze. So how about it, kid? Ready to take over the farm? Yes, let's get started. That's what I like to hear. I'm sure your old man's cheering on you too. Come on then, might as well give you the grand tour. This here's the barn. It's where you'll raise cows, horses and sheep. I'll take you inside later. Okay. A chest. Here's the shipping bin. Get to know it, cause it's gonna be your best friend. If you have milk or any other products to ship, put them in here. I'll sell them for you at the city market the next morning. A book. If there is something you want me to buy, write it down in the ledger here. So if I want something for him to buy for me. Okay. Over there is your storage shed and your food storage. If your bag ever starts getting too full, you can throw items you don't need in one of those. And what will happen to them? I'll put the smaller items you buy and any profits you make here. Other folks might leave gifts or rewards around here too, so keep an eye out for those. I'm already lost. This is the coop. You might have guessed. No. But this is where you'll raise your chickens. That there is one of your fields. You can plant seeds there, but you'll need a hoe to plow the soil first. Speaking of which, I got a few packs of seeds and some basic tools for you. Try using them when you get a chance. New friends! Guess a couple of stray dogs settled in there. And it looks like they've already warmed up to you. That's great. Alright, I'll let you keep one, but just one. Why one? Alright? I ain't a huge fan of dogs. Now go on and pick a favorite. Oh! Oh, the floppy-eared dog. Alright then, you're gonna name it. Or what? I wonder how you can name like something, how you can type in with your gamepad, like, I don't understand this. I can type in with my keyboard if it wants to cooperate, yes. So, the name of the dog. How about Jojo? And now I cannot activate my gamepad. I cannot decide which way is better to play. With a keyboard or gamepad, it seems that I need to have both. Sounds good. I'll try to find an owner for the other pup next time I head to the city. Guess I'll build the little one a doghouse too. Thank you. And this here is your house. Awesome. I tried to fix it up a bit before you arrived, so you should be able to settle right in. Awesome. Huh? Oh, my house. See that cabin over there? That's where I live. Well, that covers the main facilities. Ain't much, but if you save up, maybe you can expand some of them. So his name is Takakura. Oh, before I forget, I said we'd go in the barn later, didn't I? Well, it's later, follow me. So I mean like later is now, okay. Let's come inside. I already have a cow. I bought you a cow as a welcome present. Her feed bin is all set up over there. Oh, and she'll need a name too. Oh, it's difficult. Now it doesn't want to type, I understand. Moo? Moo. Perfect. Happy about that. Moo, huh? I like it. She's our first animal, so take good care of her. She gave birth about 10 days ago, so she'll produce plenty of milk. As long as she's healthy, you should be able to milk her twice a day. Moo moo. Unoriginal, I know. I think that's about sums up the farm. Oh wait, we've got to decide on a name for it. Any ideas? How about Lively Farm? Lively Farm, has a nice ring to it, sure. While I've got you, I might as well introduce you to the locals. I'm the social butterfly, but a young like you is sure to charm the heck out of them. Ready to go? No! Told you no. What's the matter? Nothing, I'm ready. Alright, let's get to it then. This here, the layover in, Tay runs the place with his wife Lou. Their son Vok lives with them too. Okay. Nice to meet you. Very lovely. Oh, and there is a girl named Nami who's staying up on the second floor. This is Gary and his wife Nina. Oh! A namesake. Almost. And this is Chris. And these two, that's Chris's husband, Sally, and their son, Hugh. Hi guys! Gavin here is owner and head barista at the Bluebird Cafe. Molly helps him out part-time. Nice to meet you. Oh, you like me already? Romana here owns the villa, where she lives with her granddaughter Lumina. The butler over there is called Sebastian. Ooh, that's cool, rich people. Are you kind? Such a variety of characters. Love it. What's that? Oh, the guy playing guitar. That's Gustafa. He's a real character, always strumming some tune or another. Gustafa. And that is... that guy over there is Gordy, a man of few words, but a real passionate artist apparently. That's exciting. That's Vesta. She runs the agricultural farm here. Hi, Vesta. Over there is Matthew, her little brother. Cecilia helps them both with the farm work. They sell seeds here, so take a look at their stock when you get a chance. Hi guys! A few other folks live in that direction. We've got the twins who craft fireworks and the oddball scientist. Oh, best not to ask about his experiments, plus... there is an archaeologist staying in a tent up by the waterfall there. He and his assistant dig up all sorts of weird stuff. Alright, that should cover everyone. Wait, why don't I have pink hair? I guess I was so confused about controls I didn't actually select the pink hair. What about eyes? I'm sure exhausted. It's been a long day, so take it easy for now. If you think of any other questions for me later, don't you hesitate to ask, alright? Alright. And my hair's different. Oh yeah, there is something I forgot to give you. This camera belonged to your old man. Ain't the newest model, obviously, but it does the job well enough. Let's try taking a test for it real quick. So the eye saved. but the hair color and the hairstyle didn't save. You can use it whenever you're feeling photographic. Now get some rest, kid. You've earned it. Thank you. Oh, never seen a nature sprite like that before. Heart. What is heart? And what is a nature sprite? Exactly. Oh, hello. What are you, Jack? Hey, who could it be? So the blue one is Jack, alright. Ace is the red one. Beats the heck out of me. Far as I know, we are the only nature sprites in Forgotten Valley. And the yellow is the heart. Yeah, so what are you looking at then? Good question. Hey buddy, what's your name? Nina? Yeah. Gotcha, so you are a nature sprite named Nina. Roger that. The name's Ace, nice to meet you. I'm Jack, nice to greet you. And my name is Heart, let's all be friends, okay? Alright. Beginnings. So, well, okay. So, examine. Alright, let's examine. Go to sleep? No. Bag, I can bag it? Oh, no, my bag. Alright, so what do we have? We have tomato seeds, we have apple seeds, and we have fertilizer. No requests. Lively farm, I have some money. Perfect. Wonders collected. There were wonders to be collected. Awesome. There are expenses and income. Awesome. It's complicated. So I have one cow in the barn. Her name is Mumu. And I have no chickens in my coop. And these are people: Cecilia, Molly, Lumina, Matthew, Rock, Takakura, Vesta, Tay, Lou, Romana, Sebastian, Gavin, Sully, Chris, Hugh, Gary, Nina, Jojo. There was a girl. She's not listed here. The one that lived on the second floor. Alright. What's that? Examine. Sleep, journal, encyclopedia, bookboard, what? Okay, so that's side table. This is TV. Howdy, anglers. Today we've asked Skylar from Dewdrop Village to see what's biting in the rivers around here. How's the fishing, Skylar? Fish? What fish? You think I have time to consider landing lunkers when I get wild bears and monkeys steal my catches? Because of that, I'm plumb out of food and I'm starving. What's worse, I slipped and fell in the river because I was feeling woozy. These mountain streams are cold, man. My mom didn't even let me bring a lunch on this trip. I should have known this was gonna happen. Here is the 6-hour forecast. A high-pressure system is currently blanketing the region. Alright, this is your luck today is good. Honesty is the best policy. Your smile will bring good fortune. Alright. Hello, it's time for the Daily Dairy. Today we're gonna talk about feeding cows. Let's see what questions Queen and Avery have for us. There is too much going on. Okay, so let's do that again. Sleep. We don't want to sleep. Journal. Write in journal. Read journal. Oh! That's a good thing that I discovered this. Okay. Encyclopedia. Animals. Not much is happening here quite yet. Byproducts. Crops, recipes, fish, tools, archaeological finds, records. Records? Like music! Oh! Can I play it from here? No. facilities, mini-games, a residence. Nice. Corkboard. One photo. Album. Nothing there. Takakura notes. Starting off about the farm, livestock, crops. Ooh, there is a lot to learn. Okay, so I assume that I can cook here. Choose ingredients, make the recipe. I don't think they have anything, so examine. What is that? Change look. Oh, yes. Because something happened to my hair. This was the hairstyle that I wanted to choose. Ah, I need to confirm each time separately. Didn't realize that. Perfect. Calendar. What are these for? Once market day, Van sells rare goods. He'll buy any unneeded items. Okay, good to know. So it's spring now. Each season has 10 days, I guess. Alright, so is there anything else here? Music! Breezy is playing right now, but quiet winter. Nice. A simple table, Takakura brought it here. So, are we good to go? Ace, hey Nina, wait up a sec. Before you go out, don't forget to check Takakura's notes. You can find them on your side table. Yeah, his notes have loads of helpful stuff in them. Check them out before you go. Okay, starting off, Valley Life. You've got loads to learn about farming. There ain't much, but I hope these notes answer your questions. First, you got to learn how to make a living. Try to sell any crops you pick. More profits mean more facilities. Walk around the valley and chat up the locals too. Give them enough gifts and they'll take a liking to you. Seasons in Valley. We've got 4 seasons here: spring, summer, autumn and winter, in that order. Each season lasts about 10 days, so use your time wisely. The year goes by faster than you might think. We have a festival for each season. Check your calendar for more info. They're good times to socialize. Staying healthy. Farm work takes a ton of stamina. Be careful you don't overdo it. Eat proper meals and get plenty of rest. If you work too hard or get hungry, you lose stamina pretty fast, so be sure to eat a hearty meal. Potential partners. If you plan on staying here for the long haul, you'll probably want to find a partner to spend your life with. Hopefully, you'll find somebody who really clicks with you in your first year here. Go get them, kid. So can I go now? Yes. Alright. So let's start. Jojo house. Can I... system options. No, but this is not the camera, this is just the movement itself, kind of too fast to me. For me, I don't know. We'll figure that out. So, I don't have any food, so this is Jojo's bowl. Oh, these are my pockets. Tomato seeds. Apple seeds, fertilizer. Okay, so this is how it works. Alright. So this is my coop and I don't have anyone here because I don't have anyone. There is some information about chickens, I guess. So this is my field. Jack, hey, there is one of your fields. If you wanna find out more about raising crops, don't forget to check Takakura's notes. So game doesn't really allow you to explore everything yourself, to find out everything yourself, but then again, I guess there is not much time. For crops, till your field with a hoe before sowing seeds. Make sure you sow them in the right season too. Each crop you grow is in one of 3 categories: basic fruits and veggies, root crops and tree crops. Crops thrive in different seasons, so make sure you read the labels and plan your schedule. Sorry, had to. Raising crops. Fruits, veggies and root crops need water daily if you want them to grow, but trees grow just fine without it. Keep an eye on the shade and the color of your soil. If it's lighter, that means your crop use a drink. And be careful when planting trees, they need space to properly grow, so leave plenty of room for them. The field. You've got 2 small fields right now. You could probably make an amazing field out of the space in the back. Soil quality. Soil quality varies between fields. The field next to the coop isn't too fertile, but the one further out is a bit better. Some crops only grow if the soil quality is good, so be sure you've got the right soil for the job. Crop seeds. Don't just plant seeds all willy-nilly. Some crops only grow in certain seasons or soil types. If you want to know the ideal conditions for growing a crop, examine the bag of seeds before you sow them. If your crop only grow in certain seasons, plant them as early as you can so they don't wither away. Okay, so this is bad soil kind of, and this one is a better one. Okay, so let's check out my tomato seeds. How do I actually check this out? How do I get any information about them? Probably inside my bag. Oh, okay. Will grow from spring to autumn, grows in oil soil types, grows quickly, and then there is apple seeds, grows in oil soil types but needs a wide enough space, begins flowering in summer and fruiting in autumn. So I can plant both, I think, and I can use fertilizer used to cultivate higher quality crops. Spreading some on the pasture will help it grow into tall grass. So do I use it here or do I use it on the pasture on here? Do I need to open the door for my cow? How do I come inside? Oh, I guess I cannot. No, I should be able to come inside. Is there I guess this is how I come inside. This space is for your animals. If you have any questions about raising them, Takakura's notes might come in handy. Keeping livestock. We've got a barn and a coop. If you want me to order animals, write it in the ledger and I'll bring them here. Every animal needs to be fed. Feed them daily and you'll get plenty of byproducts like milk and eggs. Animals love to be brushed and snuggled too. Do that daily and you'll get high quality byproducts. About animals. If you gonna run this place, you'll need cows, sheep and goats. A horse might be good for getting around too. I can get you cows and sheep, but you'll have to buy goats from Van, the peddler, during spring. Types of animals. Some animals come in different varieties. With cows you can take your pick from normal, brown, marble and star. Different cows produce different varieties of milk, so try raising as many of them as you can. The barn. Livestock are raised in the barn. When you first get an animal, you'll wanna pick a spot for its feed bin. The barn fits 8 animals, but if you expand it up to 16 will fit. Barn facilities. The barn has a fodder dispenser. Any grass you cut gets stored there. You can put fodder in there too. There is also an isolation space for pregnant animals. Put them there right before they give birth. Fodder dispenser. Any grass you cut gets stored there. Let's snuggle. And let's talk. Momo is doing fine. So I actually cannot rotate my camera view in here. Oh, it was wasn't expected. So this is water. This is the feed bin is for Mumu. Place some fodder in the bin and your animals inside the barn will eat it over the course of the day. You can also feed them Fodder Plus as a special treat. It's a trash bin. You can throw away what you're holding as long as it isn't a special item. Fodder available 30. Take out 1. Alright. And now do I put away like this over here? No. So how do I put it? Oh, put in. Alright. Done. Nice. And this is the pasture actually, right? There is a rock. There is some grass. Aha, so this is the grass for my... Let's try using this fertilizer. How do I use it? So, X. Alright. Perfect. So that will give some fodder or food. I don't understand this, by the way, to my Mumu. So what examine. Let your animals out to pasture. Oh yes! And so my Mumu is outside? Yes, she is. Are you happy there? This is milk, I assume. Can I jump over? Oh, this is how I jump. Alright. So this... Oh, hello. Hi. Hi. Train. Jump. Nice. Back. Nice. Paw. Lovely. What's your name? Don't remember your name. Oh, Jojo. I cannot give you food because I don't have any. Alright, let's plant. Oh no, first let's use the thing. Watering can, sickle, or alright. Let's use it. 1, 2, 3. How many seeds did I have? I think I had 4. 4. No, I had 5 seeds. 5. Now, let's use them up here. Alright, 1, 2. 3. 4 and 5. Alright, so now I need to water this all wrong buttons. Okay, here it is. Watering can. Do I have any water in there? Your tomato will sprout soon. The soil is pretty. Oh, right. Okay, X. I don't think there is water inside, so let's come in here. Is it showing me if there is water or not? I don't see it. Alright. So the learning curve for me is quite substantial here. And day 3. Do I need to... I think yes. I need to plow for day 3 as well. And it needs some space. I think that I will plant it separately from tomatoes. Like I will plant it here. Like so. Perfect. Oh. The beginning is difficult and I don't yet know if I want to continue using gamepad or should I switch to mouse and keyboard. Not really comfortable right now using my gamepad. How can I jump over here? I cannot. I don't understand. How can I get there? Oh, I need to run around. What? Hello? Don't remember your name. Hello there, Nina. Hello. Oh, you and Molly. Since you're here, do you have time for a quick chat? Of course. I just adore this view. It always helps me settle down. The Russian woods and the gentle breeze, you just don't get this in the city. That's where I used to live, you know. But some things went sour and I ended up moving to Forgotten Valley. Every once in a while, when I'm staring out at the river, I think back on all my old heartache. Hey, just kidding. The clean air in the valley has done wonders for my skin, so I like to make sure I spend some time outside every day. Here, see for yourself. Thank you, Nina. You're such a sweetheart. We really should get to know each other better. I feel like you and I are on the same wavelength. Not really. Until next time then. Yo, what's up? Wrong way, but over here. Rock. Lane Cookie from farm work to go for a stroll, huh? Nina? I see how it is. Hey, I'm just messing with you. Don't sweat it. You looked like you were having a staring contest with the river, but I figured you were probably just overworked or something. Not everyone gets this level of concern from a stud like me, by the way. Just saying. Anyway, listen, you have got to relax your shoulders. I've never seen anyone so tense in my life. If you don't take time to chill, life's gonna chew you up and spit you out. Come on, let's hang out and shoot the breeze. Oh, I know that look. You're thinking, wow, this guy is so cool, I got to know more about him, right? Well, first of all, thank you, I'm flattered, really. Second of all, you're in luck, cause I'm happy to introduce myself as many times as you need. The name's Rock, I live at the layover inn with my parents. Gotta be a good son and watch over them, you know how it is. Oh, but that's easy stuff, we gotta dig deeper. Let me tell you a few of my favorite things. Hope you're ready for this. I'm all about taking it easy, no broke, no pressure, no nothing, just me, myself and I living the dream. People do whatever they want in Forgotten Valley. That's what makes it awesome, you know? So you think an all plain, no broke lifestyle would be chill here, but everybody's got a problem with it. And I'm just like, why? He who doesn't work doesn't eat. He's upset now. Oh, come on, you're one of them? Everybody says work is so important, but I do not get it at all. Well, you do you. I'm gonna live my best life, and there is nothing anyone can do to stop me. Good luck! Get your run, Nina. Can I live my life, please, now? Is there a map? How do I check map? Journal, read journal, write in journal. Save data. Yes. Oh, the map. So, forest path, 2 people live there usually, a lively farm. This is my place. Devil's Lap, layover in, Riverside, Ocean View Hill, Vestas Farm, dig site, Forest Way, Forest, the Villa. I kind of want to go into town, so I guess I need to turn left. This is requests. Making tomato salad. Hi, I'd like tomatoes to make salad with. Most of the ones on the farm are for our clients, so I can't ask Vesta for any. Gosh, I don't know, 9 days left. Will my tomatoes grow by that time? I hope they will. How do I take it? I don't know. I don't take it. You added the information to a request list. Learn the recipe for milky soup. Suddenly I have this cursor here. The mouse is lagging as well, so it kind of annoys me to use it. Now there is this cursor. Okay, what is this place? Anyone home? Though it looks convincingly realistic, it's a fake plant. There is a note posted on the pot. Make a dish that's so delicious with just some butter and fish. It's a perfect entree. Learn the recipe for something. Spirits Playing with Fire by Jeff. Oh, this is the painting over there. Hello? Hey! Oh, this is the inn. Hey, you are the new farmer that moved in, aren't you? Nina, right? How's life in Forgotten Valley been treating you? You know, I myself ended up here after traveling all over the world. And before I knew it, I was running the inn. You just pushed me away. Bye. This is so weird. No answer. Oh. So I cannot enter that place. Alright. Let's go back then. So, like, can I order something or... Don't know. Hello? Nina. Oh, you're that new farmer, aren't you? You're going to be my favorite person in this game. My husband Gary and I are getting on in years, you see, so we've decided to savor the time we have left by staying here in Forgotten Valley. Nice to meet you. Wait, how do I give gifts? Hello, hi. You're so fast. Hello? Chris, oh Nina, is your farm doing well? If you ever end up with a dairy surplus, I'll gladly take any extra milk. How do I give gifts to you guys? I assume that maybe I just cannot give anything to anyone because I don't have anything in my pockets. Open shop? Oh, these are like places for a pop-up store or some kind. Let me try playing with my mouse and keyboard. Which I hate it. I hate this so much. This cursor is awful. No answer. No, this is not... How do I... Menu. Alright. How do I get into the system kind of menu? Like usually escape works. I have no idea. System options. Key settings. Open system menu backspace. Oh, that's unusual. Alright. Key settings. Is there a way to... Gameplay settings? Control guide display. What is that? Field cursor display. What if I turn it off? No, this is not the one that... I don't know. I guess it will take time to figure this all out, and maybe they will update the game because like right now it's a little bit wonky. I don't know. So what is that? Can I come inside? No. I want home. I want to see this. There is a note. I assumed that it would tell me who lived there, but it didn't, obviously. This is cafe. Can I come inside here? Hello? Can I have a tea, please? Hey there, hope you'll swing on by and visit us at the Bluebird Cafe anytime you need some rest after a long day's work. That's what I came for. How do I order me tea? Examine. I feel hard about her. Reinhardt, specifically. Looking to buy something or yes, I'm ready to order. Alright. You got it. What can I get you? Orange soda, lemon soda, herbal tea, blue blend, classic cake, club sandwich. Okay, let's take a cup of herbal tea. Herbal tea, good choice. Let me get that ready for you. And there you go, enjoy. Oh, I drank it right away. Okay. Can I come inside here? Yes, I can. Oh, you live here. Hello. Did you need something from me? Or is it Gavin you're looking for? I don't know. I just wanted to say hi. I'm just exploring here. Keep out, you naughty thing. Oh, yes, someone lives up there on the second floor. Once I got used all these controls and all this kind of style, I will have so much fun. Seems like these barrels have been here for a long time. They're covered in dust and cobwebs. So do you want me to do something with them? Hello, baby. You're that person from the farm. Yes, that's me. Oh, a river or a sea or the ocean or something, a water body. Hey, who are you? Do I know you? Hello. Nami. Oh, that's the girl that lived upstairs. Do you know where it ends up if you cross the ocean here? It's okay if you don't. Not knowing more fun. Anyway, then you can use your imagination to try and picture what's here, what's there. Can I swim? Oh, I cannot swim. Can I use this boat? I think yes. Whose boat is this anyway? The world may never know. So that's like an abandoned boat, you say? What about this one? Same. Hello? Who are you?
Hey!
Oh, you're Sally. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. How do I give gifts to you people? Forgotten Valley is huge. It's perfect for jogging. There is no chance of bumping into anyone. I'm a trek coach in the city, and to be honest, it'd be easier on my family if we lived closer to everything. But we moved out here, so I'd have more room to run. Okay, good for you. Is this place? No answer. So how do I get food for my dog? It's a very important question. I also don't have any idea where my farm is. I'm completely disoriented here. Hello, new person. Mustafa. Now, where should I play my guitar? Is this my farm? Oh yeah, it is. So I think that you need to go back into your home. Yes. Are you having good time here? Just probably a little bit bored alone. So, how do I get food for my dog? What is this thing? Food storage. Just storage. Okay. What is that? Okay. So that's all storage. And for some reason it's only 9 p.m. and I already want to go to bed. And I haven't figured out how to cook for my dog. What is this? Examine? A special delivery. Oh, right. One that discovered. Hey, we found. Nice to meet you, Nature Sprites. Which means you reached chapter 1 beginnings. You found one of the wonders so far. Awesome. Hey, we found round noses and floppy ears. Which means you obtained one animal. You found 2 of the wonders so far. Awesome. Awesome. Where was that thing that he told that is it here? Ledger. Order animal, order breed, order feed. Can order what? Bird feed, fodder. What about dog? Order facilities? Pond. Processing room. Fertilizer make. Ooh. Yeah, that's all very good, but I still haven't. So how map? Is there like a shop, a proper shop? Twins house, townhomes, the villa, Gordy yard, Turtle pond, Gustafa yurt, Vestas farm. I probably they have food. Is it too late to go to see them? Where is the entrance? Oh, I think they went to bed, all of them. Hello? Well, I want to talk to you, but for some reason it kind of comes and disappears, so I don't know, let's try again. Alright, a wild raccoon. Thanks. It's windy. Alright, where is my home? Here it is. I need to go to bed, I assume. So it's going to be a little bit difficult because of my... Must be sleeping? What? This is not my home? Oh! This is Takakura? Something. I think Takakura lives there. This is my home. So I'm going to end this part here. Hello? That was a weird dream. So anyway, I'm ending this part here. Some things are quite confusing to me, so I shall figure everything out later. For now, thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.